I don't have any tattoos, don't have any particular reason that I don't. Enjoy them on other people, and maybe it's my indecisiveness. I don't know, I can't decide. Hi, I'm Lauren Cohan, and this is my Women's Health Body Scan. So what I love most about my body is actually what I learn about mindfulness and a reciprocal relationship from working out. If I want to have some kind of short-term goal met, I can do that. But if I want to actually create real strength and real sustainable power, the best thing that I can do is take my time, communicate clearly, and listen. And I think if I hadn't have had bumps in the road and injuries or what I perceive as fails, I probably wouldn't have learned such a deep connection with my muscular structure. An example of that is just like my low back. Like forever I wanted to have a stronger core, and it took asking for more help and really looking at how that part of the body works. So what it came down to in the end was combining this idea of how I wanted to look and how I wanted to feel. And I don't just mean feel in terms of endorphins and energy and all that other good stuff, but how I wanted to feel in terms of strength, knowing that the structure of my body, my skeletal structure was as strong as I could help it. I do have piercings. I've got 2 holes here. I feel like, I don't know if this is true or not, but when I was a kid, my my nana took me to Claire's Accessories in the Cherry Hill Mall, and I don't know if I wasn't allowed to have piercings yet, but I just remember it feeling like this big adventure, kind of forbidden adventure with my grandmother. And she helped me to get my ears pierced, and I do also remember that they got infected, but that's beside the point. We did it again later and it was all good. I don't have any tattoos, don't have any particular reason that I don't. Enjoy them on other people, and maybe it's my indecisiveness. I don't know, I can't decide. I do have a couple of good scars. I've got something here, which was from a Christmas dancing incident, age 6. It wasn't like some drunken fiasco in my 20s. Good memories, good fun, good scar. And then I've got one down here, which I cannot show you because it is where my appendix came out. It is also a good story because when I was maybe 11 or 12, I went with my family to our grandparents' house in Boston. And my mom is Scottish, and I'm so grateful for this and so many other aspects, but her mantra our whole lives has been mind over matter. And to the extent where we really, I could probably think of 1 or 2 sick days I took from school. But in general, if you ever felt like anything was wrong, you sort of willed your way out of it. So in this case, I had this stomach ache. We're like visiting family, and I have this stomach ache, and she's like, "You're fine. You probably just need to go to the bathroom or something." And so I muscle through it and whatever. And then my dad's dad is a surgeon, and he says, after a day of me looking really strange, "You look like you're in some pain." And I said, no, I'm gonna be fine. And then he said, "No, let's see." And he said, "I think it might be important that we go to the hospital now. And it's your appendix." So he took it out for me, which is pretty fun. So, and additionally, it was right before back to school, and I was one of those kids that was completely, who isn't obsessed with stationery when you're 11 or whatever. And my mom got me the coolest back to school backpack full of every kind of thing you could ever need as a kid, like every scratch and sniff. Not even scratch and sniff, that's stickers, but those pens. Remember those pens, and you push down the different color of the pen, and each one had a different smell. It was like this purple pen. It was so big you could barely write with it. And I thought, I'll take it. You know, if it costs an appendix, I'll take it. And I was very happy. And I won't even say that after that, every single ache or pain was indulged. We still got right back on the mind over matter. Truck, train, boat, plane, whatever. So Walking Dead fitness. I think what I do mostly to stay fit for Walking Dead, a lot of it is called going to work. Because we do, as you guys know, there's just so much running or outside. Often you're, you know, in 98-degree Georgia humidity, sprinting from a standstill. And you kind of just have to be ready for that. So I think on the days when there's a lot of physical activity, I'm definitely jogging and doing stuff on set to stay warmed up. And then outside of work, there's really weird things that I actually have to do to stay fit. Like, for example, if I have to hold a huge backpack or some weapons or anything like this, or I have to hold up something for a long period of time, it can be so unexpectedly tweaking on your whole body. So the best thing I can do fitness-wise for work is actually just probably the same thing you do fitness-wise for regular life, is balancing your muscles. But it's just like, you know, my back has to be strong, even my upper back and shoulders, and just cardio, and just being ready to run and fight and have the energy and all that good stuff. I just try to de-stress by doing funny things, doing fun things, hanging out with people who make me laugh, reading inspirational books and stories that will light up those other parts of my brain. I think that the best part for me to actually relax is to keep my inspiration alive and to keep my imagination, I guess, afloat. That's the thing that sustains me the most and makes me the most happy. You want to remember what you're doing it all for, you know? You want to remember who. It's like anything, whether it's my work or my fitness or anything that I'm doing, it's like I want to leave it. I want to know I left it all there. Like, I want to know I showed up and I gave it everything I could. And so I guess I just need those little reminders all the time, and I need to remind myself. Like, it's good I'm even talking about it to you guys right now, because it can be easy to be so dead set on the pursuit of something that you forget, no, this right now is what it is. Right now, you know? Loving it, just deciding, you know, even anything you feel like you don't want to do, you say, I get to do.